Okay, so good evening. My name is Mark Ball. I'm Bet Sports on eBay.com. Also have the Ball Breakers on Facebook. I'll post that link here momentarily. Tonight we're doing a second half of the case for 2014 Panini Prizm, and we'll go ahead and get that done and out of the way. So one of the first things I'm going to do is go over to teams, make sure there's no discrepancies. So let me go to my selling manager. AVS has got Bucks and Rams tonight. Kerry's got the Seahawks and Jags. John's got the Lions, Bengals, Titans, Redskins, Jets, Chargers, Colts, and Cards and Falcons. Kevin's got the 49ers, Chiefs, Raiders, Eagles, Patriots, and Saints. Okay, 18-15 Mike's got the Giants and Bills. Mark Moore's got the Texans. Marino fans got the Panthers. Wanderer picked up the Steelers. Hey, speaking of which, Nick, I'm not sure if you're in a room or not. Hit me up later. I got a Dree Archer. Not serial number. You probably already got it, but you might be interested anyway. But okay, Chamberlicious, whatever. Let's go pick up the Browns. Repo Kid's got the Ravens. Now I understand why he picked up the Ravens. You notice I'm wearing the shirt inside out since they lost today. Vikings goes to Norse Force. Bojo's got the Packers. Collector for You's got the Bears. Don, 40 RPM's got the Cowboys and Dolphins. Scroll up. MH Salute's got the Broncos. And that's it. Again, unless there's any discrepancies, we're going to go ahead and get started, ladies and gentlemen. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to adjust my screen. That link that I posted is for that Facebook group. And we'll go ahead and get started.
My wife deserves the best, but I also like to treat myself. That's why I got the Blue Cash Everyday Card. It lets me earn a little extra cash back. Buy this, the Blue Cash Everyday Card from American Express. Call Olivia's one and only. Find your one and only at American Express.
That's Ray Lewis, of course. I need to get me some better jerseys. I got this when I was overseas. So it's not embroidered, but it was the only one that I found of the Ravens at the time. Let me see. Okay. Also, a caveat, especially if you're one of my regulars, my breaks are going to end for a few weeks. Carrie's already harassed the crap out of me, but I'm going to Germany for a few weeks. So I will start listening again in about 2 weeks in anticipation of me getting off the plane. To go on with our Facebook group, we do everything from mixers, random teams, random divisions. I want to build up to where we can actually pick your team. We just don't quite have the support for that yet. We get up to about maybe 9 or 10 teams picked and everything stalls. Just let it back. But we're trying to do that there. I've been getting better. Better product because I had to build this up, so to speak. For those that don't know, I'm retired military, so you can imagine my income is limited. But it has been picking up as far as that aspect is concerned. So when I come back, I've already got a case and a half of Supreme, which is really been on fire for me lately. The last couple of quarter case breaks have been decent, not great, but decent. But the about a week and a half ago, between two separate cases, I pulled four separate one-of-ones. I've got a case of Museum. I've got most of a case of Bowman Sterling. and home team advantage for 2015. So, guys, just check me out because here in about 3 weeks, I'm coming back full force and finish up the NFL season strong with some really good breaks. So, yeah, I'll do what I can. Panini's tough. I've only pulled 2. I pulled Johnny Manziel. I guess say the superfractor version. It's what they call the black finette. And then about 3 weeks ago, I pulled a Bishop Sankey 1/1 auto. I'll do what I can, kid. Yeah, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'll do what I can, kid. Kevin. Want to see some good autos. First half of this case, we pulled a Khalil Mack out of, I think 50. No, it wasn't out of. I think it was out of 100. And then we pulled a Teddy Bridgewater green and yellow auto that was out of 75. So hopefully we'll see something good come out of this half. We did pull one tie-dye. Cannot remember who it was. One tie-dye, and I think we pulled a gold last night. So hopefully we'll continue on that run. Okay, I can tell you right now, it looks like we've already got a Panini points out of this one. So it looks like only one auto out of this box. Okay, so box number 1, we're getting hot and started. And we got our daily announcer with Wanderer. So, hey, let us know how that finishes since I'm doing a break and can't watch. Do what I can. Okay. Okay, so our first hit's parallel for the Saints, Brandon Coleman. Oh. They stuck together, then flipped on me. Both of these cards are upside down. It's the first time I've seen that. Okay, our first fresh face is Khalil Mack for the Raiders. Okay, our first auto. Oh, you know what? What I thought was a Panini Points is a card that's upside down. Okay, my bad. Okay, Josh Huff, Philadelphia Eagles. That is card number 93 out of 200. So the Eagles got the first big hit. Okay, red and yellow, Sammy Watkins for the Bills. I used to love it when Topps or somebody would have a card upside down. It was usually like a parallel, like a refractor or something, or it was autographed. So I'm not used to seeing Panini with some upside down cards. Okay, our first intro for tonight, E.J. Manuel for the Bills. So back-to-back Bills hits. Okay, first air marshal for tonight, Jay Cutler for the Bears. It's going to be irritating to be flipping these things back and forth. Okay, so our next hit, Golden Tate for the Lions. Okay. Phillip Rivers, Chargers. It's bad enough when they're flipped upside down right side, but when they're upside down backwards. Okay, Odell Beckham, Believe the Hype for the Giants. We pulled out of the Bowman Sterling out of the room break tonight. We pulled one out of 50. Kerry was lucky enough to get that one. We don't pull too many Odell Beckham autographs, so that was really good. Okay, double hit pack. First one's out of 99. Shaq Evans for the Jets. And then the orange parallel, Tavon Austin for the Rams. Hey, green and yellow coming up. Okay, this one's for Ryan Shazier of the Steelers. I think that's. I'm hesitating because I'm trying to remember if I've even pulled one of his. I think the only one I've pulled was the NFL emblem and a couple of the base. Okay, Keenan Allen for the Chargers. Okay, double hit pack. First card, green and yellow, Matt Ryan, Atlanta Falcons. And underneath that, Kung Su for the Lions. Okay, let's check this real quick. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I know he doesn't have the autos in Prizm. I was just making reference that since we pulled the die cut, that we pulled his auto earlier out of a different set. Okay, guys, tie-dye time. Okay, first card, Calvin Pryor for the Jets. And we just had this guy. This is Kung Su for the Lions. Card number 18 out of 25. Oh, last night was weird too. If you guys were in the break, you know what I'm talking about. But we had 6 of the GOATs, the greatest of all time, and I had to random those off. This is Jordy Nelson hands team for the Green Bay Packers. And normally we get a couple, 2 or 3 per case or something like that, but we had 6 in the first half, so I don't know how that's going to translate out. Okay, it's not an insert. It's just some respect. I know he was getting up there in age, but it's still sad to hear that he passed away recently. Okay, for the Dolphins, we got Mike Wallace. This one is 29 out of 75. Speaking of which, got our first GOAT, Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton. So we are going to have to randomize at least one. Okay, our next auto. This time it's Green Bay Packers, Rajon Neal, and it's the base auto. Okay. We got our Air Marshal, Matt Ryan for the Falcons. The Air Marshals are out of 1 out of 160 packs, so that's pretty good. Okay, double hit pack. First one's the intro, Frank Gore for the 49ers. And then red and yellow for the Bengals, A.J. Green. Okay, set those there. Let me get these bad boys sleeved real quick and I'll be right with you. I thought I had pack open. Oh, here we go. Organize on eBay. I never heard of that. Is that some type of app or something, or? Shoot, if you ever get bored, you can come down here and put mine on the on a spreadsheet. Of course, that'd probably drive you mad. I've got well over 1 million cards. You probably missed the Air Marshals of Matt Ryan. It was the refractor version out of 160 packs. I think you missed the Rajon Neal Green Bay Packers auto. See, Kung Su, I think, came before the GOAT. the intro for Frank Gore, and the hands team for Jordy Nelson. Okay, so that's box one. I'll have to check that out sometime, but it's going to have to wait till I get back. Okay, box two. Okay. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, the break credit for the promo that's going to happen on the sixth box is at $14. Okay, let's get box two started. Okay, hold on 1 second. Got a guy having an issue with the link. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Seems like once every couple of breaks, I get somebody who has problems with the links. I know, John, you had issues when we first met. So, okay, let's start off with box number two. Let's get that one out of the way. Double hit pack. Teddy Bridgewater, Believe the Hype. And again, nice auto that we pulled yesterday. Frank Gifford, red and yellow. New York Giants. Okay, we got our next Prizm. This time it's T.J. Jones for the Lions. 83 out of 99. Okay, our next fresh faces for the Chargers, Keenan Allen. We got a Red Power Auto. I don't think we pulled one of his autos yet. This is Chris Smith of the Jaguars. 33 out of 35. And if we pulled it months ago because I do not recognize that name at all. I don't even think we pulled any parallels of his. I collect a lot of vintage stuff, but I do collect Ripken, hence Havre de Grace, Aberdeen. I went to school with some of his cousins and stuff. Okay, Russell Wilson intro for the Seahawks. I collect Ravens and I collect some others, but primarily the Orioles and the Ravens. Jerry Rice, San Francisco 49ers, and Chris Carter for the Vikings. This is the second one out of the case that is the refractor version. If you guys aren't tracking, the GOATs that are refractor are 1 out of 320 packs. So it's normally a case hit, but we've already got 2 of them in the same case. Okay, double hit pack coming up. First hit for the Packers, Devonta Adams, orange. And underneath that, you got Dan Hampton for the Bears. Oh, I did. We haven't pulled many though. That's partially why I don't recognize it. Okay. Teddy Bridgewater, class ring, Vikings. I see an NFL emblem a little bit further down. Hopefully it's auto. We'll see when we get closer. Pierre Thomas for the Saints, green and yellow. Okay, we got another T.J. Jones parallel. Too easy. Okay. I know, ho-hum. Another Antonio Brown Handstein for you. Okay. Back-to-back Steeler hits, though. Le'Veon Bell. This one is 33 out of 75. And I think that's the first NFL emblem I've pulled of his. You know, the Bengals is the only one that won today out of our division. Ravens, Browns, and Steelers lost this week. Khalil Mack for the fresh faces. Hey, anything's possible. Okay, back-to-back hits. The first one is an auto. It's the Prizm auto. Robert Herron. This is serial number 93 out of 99 for the Buccaneers. And underneath that, we got the orange Emmitt Smith. I don't know why I was setting it there. I said it in the earlier break, but I very much had about 5 hours sleep this weekend, so it's been a long weekend. Mike Evans for the Buccaneers, red and yellow. Okay. You know what? I'm actually feeling good, Wander, because we've been doing so many breaks and we've been pulling so much of the same stuff, so I'm glad that you're actually starting to get some of these parallels that you don't have yet. Frank Gore for the 49ers, the intro. Okay, another red and yellow. This time it's Jeremy Hill of the Bengals. Okay, Peyton Manning, Buccaneers, or Broncos. I told you guys I'm tired. Okay, Air Marshal. Okay, Sean Green for the Titans. And we're finishing up with double hit. And it's the first one for the Colts, Trent Richardson. And then the second one is a blue. It's 8 out of 50 for the Atlanta Falcons. Nick, I've actually got one, but I'm collecting tie-dye set. That's the only reason I haven't offered it up. But if I give up on the tie-dye set, I will tell you you will have first grabs of it. But it's I think it's the Ryan Shazier out of 25 for the tie-dye. Well, that's actually pretty cheap because when I try to pick up some of those bigger names on the tie-dyes, they've been going up over 20. If I get a chance, I'll get you a scan, but it probably won't be till after one. Yeah, matter of fact, I actually I had that in my watch list for the ham. You know, I probably should, but I've got an account, but I don't think I've ever bought or sold anything on there. I opened it when I was overseas, and I just never did take advantage of it. As far as the Spectra coloring, I think it's just a little tweak on thing. I don't think it's going to be anything. I mean, it comes down to whether or not it's serial numbered, low numbered, and all that. I want to get Spectra, but you're talking over $2,000 a case, and it's just hard pressed to fill where it's actually, profitable for me. I mean, for the guys here that's been breaking me for a while, they know I'm not trying to get rich off of this, but I'm not hold on a second. But I got to make at least a profit to make it at least worth my time and effort. And the profit goes to buying supplies, padded envelopes, all that stuff that I end up doing for you guys. Let me see if this guy, see what that cha-ching is. It's usually a message. Okay, too easy. And the thing about it is, they're sharp-looking cards, but I don't see what makes them so expensive. Not compared to their other product. from what I've seen of the Spectra, it's pretty much a glorified Prizm product. They just got a little fancier with the foil, and they started adding you know, the nicer relics and stuff. It's really not that much of a different product. Okay, right off the bat, we got a Panini points. So I got to do it to you guys. Slightly larger number, though. Okay, let's roll through this. We get done this, it's going to be half case done. Okay, the hands team for the Texans, Andre Johnson. Okay, another Steelers. This time it's Stephen Tuitt. Okay, the class ring for the Browns, Johnny Manziel. We're doing pretty good with some of these Steeler parallels, though. I'd like to see more numbers for you, though. Terry Bradshaw, green and yellow. Okay, double hit pack, Justin Gilbert for the Browns. And then we got Steve Young, red and yellow for the 49ers. Yeah. I love the on-card autos where the guy's actually taking the time. Okay, Sammy Watkins, believe the hype. Bills. Okay, red power, Cam Newton for the Panthers. 27 out of 125. Okay, we got an auto peeking out. But before that, we got the die cut, Odell Beckham for the fresh faces. And then for the Broncos, Cody Latimer, 50 out of 300. We got a hands team parallel. That's AJ Green for the Bengals. Those are 1 out of 120 packs. Cowboys lead. Okay, next double hit pack, Alshon Jeffrey, hands team for the Bears. And then we got Nick Foles, Philadelphia Eagles. He pulled it out in overtime. Well, actually, his kicker did, I think. Yeah, it was a field goal. Oops. Grabbed too many cards. Jalen Saunders for the Jets. Okay, Matt Ryan, Air Marshal. Doug Martin, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, for the Bengals, Giovanni Bernard. Intros, Alex Smith, Chiefs. We got our next Prizm coming up, and it is old school classic, Larry Zonka for the Dolphins, and that is 28 out of 99. Okay, Mike Evans for the Buccaneers. Underneath that, red and yellow Favre, but this time it's in the Vikings uniform. Okay, box 4, guys. Padow. Yeah, somebody else had to tell you on that COMC. I don't know. I think you do have to ship the cards to the warehouse because I think they inventory it and put it in separate bins. But like I said, I haven't used it as a buyer or seller. Matter of fact, I think I still got like a $10 credit from joining the dang thing. A lot of people use it, and I guess in some ways, unless you wanted to keep your own personal collection, it's a good way to keep a lot of space at the house. You just ship everything off to them, let them store it for you. Oh, crap. Need an energy drink, guys. Okay. Box 4, let's go. Okay, another Odell Beckham, believe the hype. Okay, Bob Lilly, the Cowboys, red and yellow. We got another Prizm coming up. This time it is Victor Cruz for the New York Giants. 75 out of 99. Fresh Faces, Jimmy Garoppolo, Patriots. Okay, different version. We got another Robert Huron for the Buccaneers. This one is serial numbered 76 out of 350. So a ho-hum auto hit right there. Okay. Next die cut is the intro. RG3 for the Redskins. We got Aaron Murray for the Chiefs, red and yellow. Double hit pack. First one was Cam Newton, Air Marshals for the Panthers. And then D'Angelo Williams for the Panthers, red and yellow. Okay, green and yellow. We were just talking about this guy. Jack Ham for the Steelers. I know that's the first one I pulled of his. We got a blue coming up. But before that, we got Aaron Murray for the Chiefs. And then the blue, Cecil Shorts for the Jaguars. 20 out of 50 for the Jaguars. Okay. Mike Evans, believe the hype for the Buccaneers. Cyrus Kiwandangio for the Bills out of 125. It is 8 out of 125. Okay, Jeremy Hill, Fresh Faces. Okay. Our next auto. James Wilder Jr. for the Bengals. Card number 88 out of 200. And underneath that, for the Seahawks, Percy Harvin. Guys, this stuff's streaky. Some of you guys have been breaking me for a while. We had that one case that had a crap load of tie-dyes. That was a mix between autos and regular tie-dyes. And we had that one a while back. It was loaded with the NFL emblem parallel, which was out of 75. Anyway, this is our third GOAT out of the case. That is the parallel. Again, these were out of 320. This is the second one out of this break. This one's Peyton Manning of the Broncos, and Brett Favre of the Packers. These cases are weird sometimes. There he is, Ray Lewis for the Ravens intro. Okay, for the Texans, of course, I'm grabbing 2 cards. There we go. Lewis Nix, orange. Our next class ring for the Bills, Sammy Watkins. I think that was the second one of his. No. Okay, for the Bills, C.J. Spiller. Eli Manning for the New York Giants. Yeah, normally Steelers don't hit that like that. So Nick's been he's probably had the Steelers in probably 80% of my cases, and this is probably, other than the higher number cards, this is probably one of the strongest breaks for him. Hey, box 5. I want to see another gold and some more tie-dyes. Actually, what I want to see is another black Finette. Need a car or Garoppolo? I think. I'm trying to think. I think, and I could be wrong, but I want to say there was a Campanaro pulled a few months back. It wasn't the auto. If memory serves me correct, it was a regular Finette. Well, stick in this room. We have pulled numerous one-of-ones. We pulled out of two separate breaks, out of two separate products. We pulled two one-of-one Johnny Manziels. We pulled a couple of one-of-ones of Teddy Bridgewater. Trying to think. We've pulled some good ones. We pulled some basic ones too, but we have pulled some monsters. We pulled a book probably about 3 breaks ago for Supreme. Actually, probably about 4, and it was all the major running backs. It was Barry Sanders, Gale Sayers, Emmitt Smith, and from what I understand, it's about a $750 book. Okay, we got another one of those, and it's for $250. Beyond that, we got Andre Johnson for the Texans. Blake Bortles for the Jags. Okay, another Johnny Manziel, Believe the Hype. Actually, I think that's the first one of Believe the Hype. Okay, Jerick McKinnon, green and yellow for the Vikings. Yeah, that would be awesome. There's not that many inserts of anything with Favre in his Jets uniform. Another Teddy Bridgewater class ring. Green and yellow for the Bears, Jay Cutler. Okay, Rajon Neal for the Packers. Okay. Oh, so you pull 3 one-of-ones and 2 of them happen to be OBJ? I mean, come on. That is sick. Okay, intros, Cam Newton, Panthers. And then Tavon Austin for the Rams. Okay, we got another NFL emblem peeking out. Hey, it's Frank Gifford night. 32 out of 75 for the Giants. Okay, Buccaneers, fresh faces, another Glennon. Okay, we got a blue auto. This one's for the Detroit Lions. That's Eric Ebron. That's 11 out of 25. Nice low number. Eric Ebron's a respectful one. He's not a huge rookie, but he's still respectful. Tony Romo. Cowboys. That is the parallel version. Okay. Jimmy Garoppolo, Believe the Hype. Okay, double hit pack, first one. Brandon Coleman for the Saints. And then underneath that, Bo for the Raiders. Okay, then the last one's Air Marshall for the 49ers. Get this bad boy sleeve and I'll go through the rest of the stack. Okay. There it goes. Sometimes these cards stick. Okay, Zach Stacy for the Rams. Steve Johnson, 49ers. Okay, intro, Ben Roethlisberger. Okay, the Red Power, this time, well, it's a Raven, or at least it used to be. Ray Rice, serial number 8 out of 125. Okay, and then the final one for this box, Marquise Lee, fresh faces for Jags. Okay, so Kerry. Okay, gotcha. Okay, final box. Okay. For you guys that have been here before, you know what to do. For you new guys, what I do is you guys tell me who you think the last auto will be. There are normally 2 autos per box. I'm only concerned with the last one. Okay, if you guess correctly who the last auto will be, our credit is up to $14. And again, it is credit into a future break. So start guessing. Once I start going through the stack after I open all the packs, that's where the guessing will stop. Speaking of which, let me go through here real quick. D Ford has already been picked. And I think that was it, because I think the other one was for the Supreme Break. Okay, so D Ford's already been picked. Okay, you got Amaro for the Jets. Chris Borland. Moncrief. Jeremy Hill. Terrence West, got it. Okay, let me check this real quick. Okay, so yeah, I already said Borland 49ers. Did you go to commercial again? Trying to watch TV and the break at the same time, aren't you? Allen Robinson. We don't get too many guesses for him. We get him on occasion, but it's good though. Not to change the subject from the NFL, but anybody notice that Moses Malone passed away today? I know next time I talk to my son, he's a basketball fan. The next time I talk to him, I got to let him know. That one caught me off guard. He's only 60 years old, or was only 60 years old. Okay, so guesses have stopped. We were starting to stack for box number 6. Hold on a second. I think somebody messaged me. Okay, no. I just want to make sure it wasn't another guess. Okay, scroll. Okay. So box number 6 is starting. We're going with the hands team. Jordy Nelson for the Packers. Okay, double hit pack. First one was Mike Davis Prizm. 15 out of 99 for the Raiders. And then Kurt Warner, red and yellow for the Cardinals. Okay, Jordan Matthews for the Eagles, fresh faces. Okay, our first auto. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got it already. Ryan Shazier, Pittsburgh Steelers. 235 out of 350. I'm pretty sure you got it already, though. Teddy Bridgewater, Vikings. Okay, another one for the Vikings. Teddy Bridgewater, believe the hype. Yeah, it's, you know, especially when you see him at 60 and an athlete at that. You know, I didn't get a chance because I saw it just before I started my breaks, but the I don't know if he was battling any illness or anything, so I almost presume it was a heart attack. But anybody that's an athlete that dies suddenly, just, I mean, when Frank Gifford died, he was, you know, he was, as much as I hate to say it, he was old. But okay, but you know. I'm sorry, Nick. Yeah, yeah. Daryl Dawkins was another one. Yeah, and it's just, and they seem to go in groups sometimes. But again, it's sad. C.J. Fedorowicz for the Texans. And see, the other sad thing is, these are the guys I watched growing up, and the aspect of it is it just starts to make me feel older. Because I remember watching these young guys, and now I'm older than they were when they were playing, and now they're dying off. Colin Kaepernick for the 49ers. That's the second one in a row of those. Okay, double hit packed. First one, green and yellow, Des Bryant for the Cowboys. And then we got Ryan Matthews for the Chargers. Double hit pack. This time it's got a blue in it. The first one's the Cardinals, Troy Nicholas. And then a blue for the Panthers, Cam Newton. 39 out of 50. I think that's our third blue, but that's also counting the auto. Okay, DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans. Victor Cruz for the Giants. Okay, hands team. Des Bryant, Cowboys. Okay, right. But you know what? On that note, I was just talking to a guy the other day about the military. You get these guys that play hard, train, and everything else, and they're in their peak shape. Military is kind of the same way. We do physical fitness. That's Army, Marines, Air Force, all that stuff. And then you get these guys that retire, and they were the big leaders. And then within 2 to 3 years, they die of a massive heart attack. What it basically happens, they slow down. So, and I think that might have something to do with it too. Brian Hoyer, out of one, oh, just missed his jersey number. It's 5 out of 125 for the Browns. But honestly, I think that has a lot to do with it. Fresh faces, Johnny Manziel for the Browns. Okay, and what I presume to be our last auto. Guys, this is the first time I've seen this guy. And I think some of these autos are not in part of the regular set. But Shane Scov, 6 out of 50 for the 49ers. Nobody in hell would ever guess this guy. So unless another auto creeps in. Here's an intro parallel, Cam Newton. And underneath that, you got the orange Eli Manning for the Giants. Okay, Steven Jackson for the Falcons intro. Okay, Khalil Mack, green and yellow, Raiders. Okay, and then our last hit would happen to be a GOAT, Brett Favre and Peyton Manning. Okay, guys. Give me a moment to sleeve the autograph, adjust my screen, and I'll start getting everything set up for YouTube for the randoms for the GOATs. Okay, guys, once I get everything set up, I'll get the link out for the YouTube for the randoms. And then we're going to call it a night. Okay. Okay, we're almost there, guys. It's uploading, so if you click on that right away, you might not get straight into the room, but it is uploading. Okay, guys, this is Mark Ball again. I'm on Vet Sports, or I'm on eBay under the name Vet Sports. I also have the Ball Breakers site on Facebook. Tonight we had a half case break. It was the second half of the 2014 Panini Prizm. Okay, in that case, we got 4 cards that need to be random off. They were all the GOATs, which that's all you can in this group. Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton for the Cowboys and Bears. The Green Bay Packers, Brett Favre, and the Broncos, Peyton Manning. We had 2 more of the parallels, and again, it's just unusual because these are 1 in 320 packs, so there's 3 total in this case. Brett Favre for the Packers, Peyton Manning again for the Broncos. Okay, and then the final one, Jerry Rice for 49ers and Chris Carter for the Vikings. Okay. We also got 2 of these. Okay, top 2 slots, we'll split them. Okay, let me go ahead over to my screen share. Okay, so screen share. Come on, click. Okay, so again for my screen share. There we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is going to go to random.org. I'm going to go over here to my dice roll. Okay, rolled an 8. Time is now 12:19 Eastern Time on the 14th of September. Okay, so the magic number is 8. First thing we're going to do is the Cowboys and Bears. Again, that is for the Smith and the Peyton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bears got it. I'll jot that down in a second. Second one, Packers and Broncos. This is for the non-refractor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th and final time. Packers got that one. Okay. For the third one, this is for the refractor version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's see if we split this. Broncos got it, so it was split. Packers got the first one. You see it right there, and Broncos got the second one. Okay, the final card was for the Jerry Rice and Chris Carter. Again, it's the refractor version. 8 times, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Vikings have that one. Okay, the final piece to this puzzle is the 2 Panini points for 250 points. Okay, top 2 teams will get it. Again, same thing, 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th and final time. Good luck, everybody. Okay, so one card will go to the Eagles. Second card will go to the Jags. Again, you can see where it was randomized 8 times. Okay. Appreciate it, guys. Come over here to Ustream. Okay, guys. Thanks again. I'll see you when I get back. So, again, I'll be in Germany for a few days. If I don't show back up, pretty much either the Polizei locked me up someplace or I decided to stay there. Okay, guys. Thank you.